Once upon a time, deep inside a dense forest, there lived a pregnant deer. She was about to give birth to her young ones, and her heart was filled with both joy and worry. Joy because soon she would become a mother, and worry because the forest was full of dangers, and she had to protect not just herself, but also the little lives growing inside her. One evening, as the sun began to set, the deer felt a sharp pain in her belly. She knew the time had come. She needed to find a safe place to rest and deliver her babies. All of suddenly that evening, wind started blowing fast and dark clouds had covered the whole sky. It seemed to be a heavy rain and a storm were about to break out. Every now and then, lightning begins flashing in the sky. All the animals ran in search of a secure place for protecting themselves from the rain and the storm. But this poor deer was struggling to run with pain and waiting for the birth of her children. After walking for some time, she found a peaceful spot near the bank of a river. The soft grass beneath her feet and the sound of flowing water gave her comfort. She thought to herself, "This is the perfect place. Here my children will be born safely." But fate had other plans. Just as she was about to rest, she heard a terrible sound behind her. A large lightning bolt flashed in the sky and struck a tree somewhere in the forest. With a loud sound and bright light, the tree started to burn, and soon the forest fire had broken out, and the flames were spreading fast, devouring everything in their path. The crackling of burning trees and the smoke rising into the sky filled her with fear. She ran toward the river, thinking if she crossed the river, she could be protected herself from the fire. But then she saw something that made her fear. In the river, a group of hungry crocodiles were waiting, with their cold, watchful eyes fixed upon her. She stopped, as she could not go forward and cross the water. Trembling, she turned to her left, hoping to find a way out. But there stood a hunter, his bow raised and his arrow aimed directly at her. His eyes were sharp and his hands were steady. In desperation, she turned to her right, but there, crouching low in the grass, was a lion, ready to pounce. His muscles were tense and his gaze was locked on her. The deer stood still. Behind her, fire. In front of her, crocodiles. To her left, a hunter. To her right, a lion. There was no escape. Death surrounded her from all sides. Her body began to tremble, not only from fear, but also from the pain of labor. The time to give birth had arrived, and she could do nothing but stand there, helpless and alone. For a moment, her mind raced with panic. She thought, "What have I done to deserve this? Why must I face so many dangers at once? Is there no hope left for me or my children?" But then, a strange calmness began to settle over her heart. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath. She thought to herself, "I cannot control the fire. I cannot fight the crocodiles. I cannot outrun the hunter's arrow. I cannot overpower the lion. These things are beyond my power. But there is one thing I can do. I can remain calm. I can accept whatever is meant to happen." With this thought, she stopped struggling. She stopped looking for an escape. Instead, she simply bent her head down and began to drink water from the river, as if nothing else mattered in that moment. Just then, the sky above rumbled with thunder, and a bolt of lightning struck the ground nearby. The sudden flash and deafening sound startled the hunter, and his hand slipped. The arrow flew from his bow, but it did not strike the deer. Instead, it pierced the lion. The wounded lion, roaring in pain and rage, leaped toward the hunter. The hunter, terrified for his life, dropped his bow and ran into the forest. The lion chased after him, and both disappeared into the deep forest. At that very moment, heavy rain began to pour down from the sky. The fire that had seemed unstoppable was slowly extinguished. The flames died out, and the forest was covered in a blanket of cool, refreshing rain. The crocodiles, disturbed by the storm and the commotion, slipped beneath the surface of the river and swam away. And there, in the quiet that followed, the deer gave birth, not to one, but to 3 beautiful fawns. They opened their eyes to a world that just moments ago had seemed full of danger and death, but now it was peaceful and safe. The deer looked at her children and felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. She had done nothing to fight her enemies. She had not run, nor attacked, nor begged for mercy. She had simply stayed calm and accepted whatever was to come. And in doing so, life itself had opened a path for her. If we look at our own lives, we will find that there are times when difficulties surround us from all sides. Problems come one after another. We may feel trapped, helpless, and afraid. In such helpless moments, we often panic and make things worse. When everything seems against us, we must not lose courage and hope. Life often tests us by putting us in situations where we see no solution. But losing hope only makes the situation darker. When we choose to stay calm, think positively, and face our challenges with courage, a new strength awakens within us. Positive thinking does not make our problems disappear, but it gives us the clarity to face them. Hope is like a small light. When it enters the mind, even the worst darkness begins to fade. This story teaches us a simple truth. When we cannot control what happens around us, we can still control how we respond. Staying calm does not mean giving up. It means trusting that sometimes when we stop struggling, life finds a way to help us. As in the story, Deer did not defeat the fire. She did not fight the lion. She did not kill the hunter. She did not swim past the crocodiles. She simply stayed calm, stayed hopeful, and trusted in life. And that calmness gave her the strength to wait, and life, in its own mysterious way, turned her enemies against each other and opened a path where there was none. Remember, when you are surrounded by problems, do not let fear cloud your mind. Remember the deer. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and stay calm. Stay hopeful, because you never know what miracle is waiting just around the corner. Sometimes the very dangers that threaten to destroy us end up disappearing over time, and the storm that seems like the end is actually the beginning of something new. Think of a day. A complete day is not made of sunlight alone. It is made of both day and night. After every bright day, there must be a dark night, and after every dark night, the sun must rise again. A day cannot exist without the night, and the night cannot exist without the day. Nothing in this world is constant, neither the light of the day nor the darkness of the night. The same truth applies to our lives. Our entire journey is a cycle of good times and bad times. Just as day follows night, joy follows sorrow, and peace follows struggle. We must learn to enjoy the good times with gratitude and face the bad times with courage and hope. Nothing is permanent in this life, neither our happiness nor our pain. When we develop faith and positive thinking in this truth and cultivate patience within ourselves, we gain the strength to endure even the darkest nights, knowing that the dawn is never far away. Now, I want you to think about a time when staying calm helped you through a difficult situation. Or perhaps you're facing something right now that feels impossible. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs today. If this story touched your heart and you believe it should reach more people, please like and share this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel so you never miss another inspiring story like this one. I'll be back soon with another tale that could change the way you see the world. Until then, remember, stay calm, stay hopeful, and keep moving forward. The miracle you're waiting for might be closer than you think. There is always a day after a night, and there are good times awaiting after every bad times. You just need to wait with patience and hope.